Hello and welcome to the trailer episode for Persuasion Classics. My name is Ned DeHaan. Some of you may have seen me on YouTube and other places, such as the true crime show Black Box Online Radio or the Zodiac Killer channel. With Persuasion Classics, I'm going to evaluate famous video clips to determine what is effective persuasion and what is ineffective persuasion. In 2019, I became a regular listener to Scott Adams, who is the host of the show Real Coffee. I have followed Scott for years because he is more famous for being the cartoonist behind the Dilbert comic strip, which I grew up with. Scott Adams has also authored 3 books, The Way of the Weasel, Loser Think, and Win Bigly, Persuasion in a World Where Facts Don't Matter. I would recommend that every college student read the book, The Way of the Weasel. It is all about encountering the gray area of life and how people will try to avoid the rules without breaking them. Loser Think is not a persuasion book, but rather it is about ineffective thought strategies, and Win Bigly's subtitle says it all, Persuasion in a World Where Facts Don't Matter. As I began to watch the show Real Coffee, I noticed that Scott was discussing the news, politicians, the business world, and of course Donald Trump, but he was evaluating the world leaders based on their persuasion tactics and how effective they were. I began to notice certain patterns, trends, and similarities in the 3 mentioned books, as well as from the show Real Coffee. The core elements of persuasion boil down to 4 points: assertiveness, humor, deflection, and the honorary 4th, composure. They will be the elements that I'll use on this channel. Assertiveness is about taking control and not hesitating to challenge someone. Humor is about making the audience or viewers laugh. Deflection is about moving the blame or negative behavior to someone else. And composure is about maintaining control of one's emotions and behaviors. Please note that composure is an honorary element, and as we will see, sometimes one can be persuasive without it. So welcome to the new channel, and please like and subscribe if you are curious about how this simple method will demonstrate strong persuasive skills. One more time, welcome to Persuasion Classics, a Switchforce Media production. We are going to watch a prankster catch Tom Cruise by surprise.
Structure, story. It's got a family. It's got the journey of this family. Yes. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come here. Come here. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Funny. Very funny. Can you please?
No, it's okay. No, wait 1 second. What's so funny about that? It's ridiculous. Do you like making less of people?
Somebody joked on myself, I'm apologising, I didn't think you would be taken like that. Someone joked.
Is that you like doing mean things to people? That's really. Hey, no. Don't run away. Don't run away. No, let me have fun. I don't care. That's incredibly rude. I'm here giving you an interview and answering your questions, and you do something really nasty. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Well, you know what? You're a jerk. Be ashamed of yourself.
I think this is an excellent example of using persuasion tactics. Tom Cruise is an actor, known to many but not liked by everyone. He has also participated in several high-profile interviews, which have left him with a wobbling reputation. However, I think this example shows 4 key points of persuasion very clearly. Let's return to the drawing board. To review, the 4 key points are assertiveness, humor, deflection, and composure. Let's work backwards in this one. I think this clip shows the importance of maintaining composure in difficult situations. I guarantee you that if Tom Cruise had said the exact same words while shouting, cursing, or even crying, that the comments section would be filled with responses such as, "Okay, I know it wasn't funny, but he should learn to take a joke," or, "That guy shouldn't have sprayed water in his face, but he needs to act like an adult. There are better ways to handle it." Instead, almost everyone who watches the video is on Tom Cruise's side, saying, "It's impressive that he did not lose his cool. Remaining composed can be valuable." Next we have deflection, pushing the negative focus onto someone else. Did Tom Cruise achieve this? Absolutely yes. Let's look at the word choice. Incredibly rude and "you're a jerk." and the audience accepted it. Next we have humor. In this one, I don't think Tom is being particularly funny, so he does lose some points for that. But the final segment, assertiveness, he earns the points back. The entire time he takes control of the situation and commands it, even telling the guy, "Don't walk away." This example of persuasion gets an A rating. Note that that is not an A+. The only thing that it is lacking is that he hasn't turned the joke around on the prankster and made the crowd laugh. And yes, I am fully aware that Tom was caught off guard, and he was not expecting the prank to take place. But for this segment on AstroPsych, I am analyzing the persuasion tactics as an underlying structure. We're going to watch a clip from the Howard Stern radio show, made available via Howard TV. This one features a fight between two members of the team, the comedians Artie Lang and Sal Governale.
Need to know your fans pull him aside and go, you guys should have an album. Bullshit. You guys should put out Rod and,
what
and these two morons listen to him.
What, do you got a crystal ball in your fucking
I know exactly what happened. I know exactly what happened.
You don't know anything about what the fans say on the road and how much I fucking stand up for you, fat fucking idiot.
You don't know
because
shit.
They say that they go, how do you put up with Artie walking all over? I go, Artie's great at what he does. And I challenge anybody that I talk to off the air at those stupid comedy shows, how they rip you apart, and I defend
Richard,
you.
what do you want to
And I know I get it too. I know I get it too on my end. I know when you go out, they say, fuck Sally's an ass.
They never even bring you up.
That's fine. But when they do bring you up, they bring you up in a negative way, and I defend your fat fucking hacky ass.
I don't care
let me tell you another thing
about
your fucking stupid shows before Howard Stern. Nobody knew you. You sucked on Mad TV. You sucked on the Norm Show. Beer League sucks shit. It's fucking terrible.
Wow.
You know it.
Why
It was a flop. It went in 18 theaters. It made $250 grand in America. I could shit that out of my ass. Who are you to tell me about comedy and what people tell me off the air? You have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
You know, they got you aside and said,
and don't carry yourself. Where were you?
You guys should put out an album with those phony phone calls.
Where were you for the past 10 years? You were a third-rate middle. You were in Arizona doing the wagon wheel shit.
What do you know about?
And you were a stockbroker.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't carry myself like I'm the living legend of comedy.
You're a
and
dick.
you think he does.
And neither do I.
He's been milking.
You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo, Sal. You're a weirdo.
Go to New Jersey and rip off the fans again New Year's Eve with the same act you did last year, cocksucker.
You're a weirdo. It was in Philly.
Wow.
He wants to go head-to-head. I'm going head-to-head. What the
Sal,
fuck?
everything you're saying doesn't make any sense. You're jealous, and it's oozing out of you.
I am not jealous of you. I put up with your bullshit. I always praise you, but you always got to tear me. So you want to tear me?
That's not true.
I'll tear you.
I try to pull you aside. I try to pull you aside all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I try to pull you aside all the time and help you out. Who gave you $5 grand after you fell off the stage and finally got a laugh?
That was the worst amount of money. I'd rather take it from Hitler than take it from you. If I could give you that money back, I'd give it back to you.
You don't know what country Hitler was from,
you cut checks to win over the audience. Oh, you make the world aware of how generous you are because you're so insecure. Oh, I took JD to Vegas. I'm going to get him late. Oh, I cut salad checks.
It's I don't want the air.
I don't want
you brought up when I paid you.
I don't want your monetary sympathy to win over people because you don't have the ability or the confidence to do it on your own. So fuck you.
The ability or the confidence.
You are out of
Sal,
line.
go fuck yourself, Sal. Sal, go fuck yourself. And if you want to meet me downstairs later, I will beat the shit out of you. I will beat the fucking shit out of you, and then I'll go fuck your gay kids in the ass.
Suck my dick, you asshole.
I hope your kids die of AIDS.
From all the clips of Howard Stern that are available online, I have found that I revisit this one the most. I think it is because of the intensity and emotion coming from both of them, and the passion coming from Sal. Firstly, it always amazes me that the overwhelming majority of my favorite Howard Stern moments came from 2006 to 2009. Such a small window, but those were the best years of the show in my opinion. Let's return to our persuasion tactics drawing board for this one. We have our 4 points of persuasion: assertiveness, humor, deflection, and composure. In this one, I want to focus on the actions of Sal Governale. Does he get points for assertiveness? Absolutely yes. He refuses to back down until he has said his piece. Does he get points for deflection? Deflection is all about putting the negative focus onto someone else. Also yes. He highlights numerous examples about how Artie Lang has misunderstood the situation and he has done unfair or ignorant things in the past. Does he get points for composure? Not at all. And sometimes he is so emotionally amped up you can barely hear what they are saying. This ties into the most important point: humor. These two are comedians, and while they are expressing a lot of emotion and passion, you don't see a strong presentation of comedy, and they aren't using this as an opportunity to make people laugh. I know that this was an argument and not a comedy routine, but this YouTube segment is about persuasion. At one time, Sal even asks Artie, "How do you know? Do you have a crystal ball in your stomach?" But that joke almost gets lost in the shouting. This clip gets a B- for a persuasion rating. I think this is a clear case on audience persuasion. You do not convince people simply by being assertive and by using deflection, meaning putting the blame on someone else. The elements of humor and composure should not be ignored. What do you think about this one? Please leave a comment down below. And if you like this video, you can hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And you can support this program at buymeacoffee.com/blackboxnerd88. Welcome to this edition of Persuasion Classics on the Astro Psych channel. Beavis and Butthead is an animated show created by Mike Judge that has faced controversies throughout its multiple runs. In 1993, Senator Fritz Hollings made a public statement about the show. Let's watch and respond.
TV is the most pervasive parent. It's called a narcotic, but the truth of the matter is, and we've got to acknowledge it, it's the most pervasive of parents all children see. We got this, what is it, Buffcoat and Beaver and something else they had. I haven't seen it, I don't watch it, but whatever it is, it was at 7 o'clock. Buffcoat, and they put it on now at 10:30, I think. They've pleaded guilty, and they'll do it as long as you and I have hearings, but we just can't have hearings like we've had now for 40 years and get nowhere. And yeah, we'll go see the Attorney General, we'll go see the chairman, we'll go see. We good people, you good people, and we doing it. But the truth of the matter is, it's more and more pervasive, more and more violence on television. Can't we do that and not really be constitutionally in violation or really hurting, as you and I don't want to do, the First Amendment?
This segment is called Persuasion Classics because it focuses on how people use persuasion tactics, as opposed to simply discussing facts. In all seriousness, you can be persuasive without using facts at all if you do it right, as Scott Adams discusses in his book, Win Bigly. Let's return to our persuasion tactics drawing board. We have our 4 key principles of persuasion: assertiveness, deflection, humor, and composure. I'm going to get to the heart of the issue with this one and say that whatever points he earns for each category, he loses in another way. While he is taking a strong stance on the issue, his borderline incoherent ramblings about Buffcoat and Beaver kill any chance of getting the point across. This one boils down to, I have never seen the show, I don't even know the name of the show, I think I know what time it's on, but it is pervasive. Incoherent ramblings means that he is not assertive. Deflection is about putting the negative focus onto someone else, but by not even knowing the name of the show he's talking about, he puts the negative focus on himself. Humor is about making people laugh, and they are laughing at him, not with him. And he can't even get any points for composure because he's bouncing up and down at the end with his go see, go see, go see. This is the first clip to get an F rating on Persuasion Classics. Please like and subscribe if you want to hear more.